I feel super awkward right now. Are these people even enjoying this presentation? Oh God. Am I boring? Let's face it, public speaking and presenting in front of people or to camera just doesn't come naturally to most. I mean, it certainly didn't come naturally to me. Some would argue it still isn't coming naturally to me. But thankfully, I have developed a 3-step process that I'm going to share with you. And that will ensure that you keep your audience's attention, feel good about yourself presenting, and make sure that the audience go away having gained something valuable. Hey guys, it's Sotiris, and as mentioned, I'm going to give you 3 easy to implement steps that will have you presenting like a boss in no time at all. So let's jump into it. First up, KISS, also known as Keep It Simple Stupid. Whenever you're presenting to an audience, the last thing you need is a complex speech that is hard for you to run through, hard for your audience to understand, and hard to get to the end. You should focus on the core elements that you'd like to convey, and then keep the messaging nice and simple around those things. Imagine everybody in the room or the event you're speaking at has no idea of the subject that you're speaking about. Would you go straight in with high-level complex analogies and phrases and complex death by PowerPoint? Or would you try and make it relatable, fun, and simple for them to understand and get on board? By keeping it simple stupid, you make your life a lot easier and you remove a lot of that stress from yourself. After all, if you're worried about or stressing about the content of your speech, you're not really going to be enjoying that moment or having much fun, which in turn will affect your audience and how they receive the experience as well. Once you've established a simple format for your talk, now's the time to rehearse. As the saying goes, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And it's pretty true. Even if you have a teleprompter and are comfortable with what you're saying, having a quick run through will help you get the first rubbish version out of your system. And what I mean by this is think, if you've ever recorded yourself speaking or gone to do a presentation, the second or third take is always better and more relaxed than the first. Don't ask me why, it just is. So run through your script or presentation a few times before jumping into the full experience. This will ensure once again that you are more relaxed and the audience is able to receive your content in a better and more engaging way. And finally, because we're blasting through these at the minute, this is to be authentic and to have fun. I'm going to give you some real talk for a moment, and you may not like the reality of this, but
you're going to die.
I'm sorry for bringing the tone down, but wouldn't you rather go out knowing that you've enjoyed the moments you had? Well, if your job or goal in life is to put yourself out there and speak in front of people, then you might as well get into it with 100% enthusiasm and commitment. We have another video coming soon, which is going to cover all things around overcoming fears and worries around presenting. But if you truly want to engage with your audience and ensure that both you and them are having fun and getting the most out of the presentation, you need to leave your concerns and shyness at the door and just go for it. Jump in with both feet. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The fact is, if you want your presentation or your speech to be memorable, the only way to do this is by connecting with the audience on an emotional level. This can be done by being authentic and being relatable. Trust me when I say this, many people won't be engaged from the beginning of your presentation, and the only way to bring them around is to make it seem too fun or too real for them to risk missing out. You want people to go away saying,
"Wow, I've never watched a speech like that."
Or,
"I've never been so engaged with a training program before."
Instead of following the usual robotic approach that many have in this position, you should make sure you're enthusiastic and authentic from the start, mistakes and all. So, those are my 3 simple steps to becoming a master public speaker. And if you enjoyed them and got value from this video, please consider giving it a like, as the YouTube algorithms seem to like that kind of thing. And consider subscribing for more content to help you in becoming a better version of yourself in the digital world. Catch you in the next one.